Hi, it's Stephanie. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my channel. I really appreciate that. And I hope you're having a great weekend. I am excited about some things I want to share with you. But first, I want to revisit last Saturday where I talked a little bit about my iPad. And I showed you that extremely expensive iPad case. And somebody commented, don't keep it. I didn't. I took it back and I got this one on Amazon for next to nothing compared to that. It wasn't very much. I think it was like $30, but it has a keyboard. Isn't this so cool? So you just put the keyboard here and close it. Isn't that cute? Love the color. And then when you open it, you can slide the keyboard down because it's magnetic. It's sticking magnetically. And you can kind of just have it be like this. And the cool thing is it has the pencil holder that is also charging it. Well, because it's in that spot where it needs to be. So, love it. Very cool. Thought I would just update you. Could you believe they wanted $99 and this one was not that much? Okay, so I want to share my make with you for this week and a confession. Because I said I was going to use my stash before I bought new fabric, and that has gone out the window. I'm not going to make those kind of commitments anymore. I just don't even know why I even tried. That was silly. Of course I'm going to buy fabric. Okay, so here's the story. I told you we were going on a trip, and I looked up the weather, and it was really cold at night, and you know, so like 20s at night and like mid 60s during the day, so still chilly and cool. And I just felt like I wanted something really cozy, warm to make. I had just made that gray sweatshirt dress, and I thought that is not warm enough. There's a way to make that warmer. So I made, are you ready for this? So I made this out of that same pattern as the gray sweatshirt, out of fleece. Like it's like wearing a blanket. Oh, let me show you a picture. So this was the first one that I made with the fleece, and the fleece is not as stretchy as the gray sweatshirt fabric was. So it had to be altered a little bit. And so what I did is I put it on my dressmaker dummy. Have you seen that? I have 2 videos on that. I've had it for a couple years now, and it's super helpful. So I put this on my dressmaker dummy, and I sized it in, and I tried it on, and it seemed perfect. But to be honest with you, it was a little tight and a little short. So I decided I would definitely fix that if I made it again. Also, I did my pocket with the fabric kind of exposed. It's not turned under. I thought that was cute. I like that. So that's this, and I thought, I love this. This is going to be great. I wore it a couple times before the trip, and I thought, this is going to be great. There was one time when it was chilly, and hubby was freezing, and he had to go put on his jacket, and I didn't. I had a hood. I had the works. So I made this, and then I went shopping, and I bought some more fabric. And actually, I bought 2 pieces of fabric. Are you ready? Let me show you. I was texting my mom, which one? And then she's like, I like them both. And I'm like, me too. And they were on sale. Clearance, like $6 a yard. So I bought them both. And I have not made these. And I probably will. But I want to wait and find out if I really wear this a lot. Because it is warm, and I don't like being overheated. I'm of a certain age where I don't like being hot. Maybe you get that. So maybe I'll make a jacket out of these, but maybe I'll make this again. So we'll see. But let me show you the other one that I did make. Ta-da! This is so cute. Let me show you a picture. Well, this is not my normal style because it has skulls on it. And I had to think twice about that. I'm like, I'm not really a skull person, but man, I just love this fabric, and I still do. It's just, I love it. I love the colors. I wore it on Halloween. I mean, it's not a Halloween fabric. I'm going to wear this anytime. It's so good. And because it was my second one, and I always seem to do better the second time I do a pattern, it's a little bit looser, a little bit longer, and I turned this pocket in, and I think I actually preferred it exposed with just a raw seam, but it's good either way. But love it. Love, love, love it. Now, I don't know how much longer we're going to have to wear masks, but I'm in California and it's still mandated statewide, so we wear them everywhere. So I had leftover fabric and I made a little mask out of the fabric. It's a little porous, so I could put a little filter in it. How cute is that? I made one for the other top too. And I made a pair of gloves. And I would love to do a video on my gloves because they're so easy to make. And I could make these for every outfit I have. Just so easy. So, I have a mask and gloves. I think I have some more. I might make a scarf too. Who knows? Anyways. Okay, so did I wear these? Yeah, wore them on our trip. And I am not going to make a whole video on our trip because I didn't take a whole lot of video. I just was so lazy. We just had such a good time. We packed up the trailer. We haven't been anywhere in a really long time. And it was just nice to go somewhere. And the drive was beautiful. I did tape a little bit of that. So let me just show you. It was so gorgeous. What a great time of year, and we didn't know the place we were going. We've never been there before. It was a recommendation from a friend of mine, and she was spot on. It was a place we loved. There were hiking trails everywhere. We did hike around. We went and looked at this meadow, and I have to tell you something funny. So we couldn't pick our spot. We had, the whole campground was empty. So of course we spent a lot of time choosing our spot. Do you do that? So we were going around, and we finally chose our spot, and we're coming around a corner, and there's a camper right there, a big one, like a big fifth wheel. And there's a guy standing out in front of his camper, and there's a big buck, a deer, a big buck, big antlers, like standing right next to him, like this close. And I thought, whoa, that was weird. I said, how did you see that? And he's like, that is weird. I go, what is that, his pet deer or something? I mean, really, it's weird. So we go over and we pull in, and we're pulling, and we have a system where he gets it started and then I back it in so he can tell me which way, exactly where he wants it. We're got it just right. We get out of the car. That deer this close to us, like it's just walking up to us. I think they feed the deer, and the deer just want to get right in your face. Buster was going crazy, but hubby took a couple pictures of it. Let me just show you. Aren't you at least a little concerned with the doggy? Buster wants to chase the deer, and the deer does not care. But we walked around, and it was so gorgeous. I just want to show you a few pictures. I might have some video of just how pretty it was with all the fall colors and nature-y and all of that. Let me just show you. So we had a plan to go to a ghost town called Bodie, and we canceled that and just went home because hubby was working on some photographs. He's a photographer, and he has a backlog of photographs to work on, you know, editing and getting them to the customer, and his computer went poop and just quit working. Now his computer's older than mine, and I've been complaining about mine, and I'm like, oh boy, this does not sound good. So we decided to leave. We were going to stay an extra day and do the ghost town, but we decided to leave. And I mean, we didn't even go to the ghost town. We just went home. And he called the computer guy, and we dropped it off on the way, and it was kaput. No fixing it. I don't know what the problem was, but there was no fixing it. But the guy's so good, he got the information off the computer to put on his new computer, and he has his new computer, and I guess we're both set. I've got my iPad, he's got his new laptop, which is basically an upgrade of the laptop he already had. It's, you know, when something's working. And but our drive home was really nice. We had a really nice lunch. We didn't eat in the restaurant because we have Buster, and I hate leaving him in the car, even for a little lunch. And I don't know, I just hate leaving him in the car. People are weird about that, and you never know. I just don't trust it. I just like, no. So we got our food to go, and I would like to go back there and just sit and eat. It was such a nice restaurant, super cute. I found it on Yelp. We could have done fast food, but I thought I really want a nice sandwich, you know? But we just had a great trip, and I'm looking forward to taking another one. I think next time I want to go to the ocean, because once winter hits, it's a nice time to go to the ocean. So I hope you're having a great weekend, and ready for fall, ready for winter. I'm ready. I've got my blanket shirts, and I might have 2 more. And I've got another project I'm working on right now that is not on my list. I have a list up here. It's not on my list. It's not from my stash. What can I say? I can't be trusted when it comes to fabric. So I can't wait to share that with you if it turns out. And I hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always fun to visit with you. And I love to see your comments. I'm always on Facebook. If you want to share any of your makes, come find me and we'll be friends. And I will see you next time. Bye now.